The world is in crisis.
Many have resigned themselves to the worst.
We need new inspiration.
We need new hope,
We need new heroes,
new powers,
new abilities,
new names,
new faces.
new champions of what's true and what's right.
Welcome
Welcome
to the Heroic Origins
Origins
Podcast. Hey, True Conceivers. Welcome to the Heroic Origins Podcast. I'm Dave.
And I'm Terrence, and we're just two comic book nerds doing what we love to do.
Make up
up
new superheroes.
We're going to take some random words or pictures,
Then riff off of them until we come up with a fully fleshed out superhero. So we've given ourselves a 40-minute regulation brainstorming period. If we still haven't figured out our hero by then,
we'll move on to a lightning round with 2 additional minutes per character element and 1 5-minute revision period.
Now get ready because it's collaborating time. Okay, do we actually have our 40-minute brainstorm thing ready to go?
40 minutes? I thought we did 20 minutes. So I had the 20-minute timer.
Well, we don't have the superhero sidebar. We haven't been doing that.
Okay.
So that used to be for the superhero sidebar. Don't we have do we not have that 40-minute one anymore?
Well, it's in our thing. This is off of my computer because I was trying to use it as another screen. Yeah, I will have to share it.
Well, yeah. Technical difficulties. This will be edited out in post.
Oh wait, is it already there?
I think we already uploaded it in there. I think it should be.
The uploaded one, but that's not how I was running it. We got a chat.
What?
Somebody in chat?
We do have somebody in chat? I don't see anybody.
Just checking in. Are you still there? You don't see that?
No, I do not. But please respond to it. Does it say where it's coming from?
Oh, wait. I think this is our...
Is it the help third person?
I think it's a help, yeah. Like, who's that?
This will be edited out in post. So hey, folks, let me go in. We probably jumped into collaboration time a little too soon here. Let me show you all.
Collaborate.
Huh?
It's never too soon to collaborate.
Well, let me show everybody our... this is our outline here. This is the Heroic Origins, the Thop line.
All right, so...
This is... hey, folks, so this is our... What I have now coined... I have now named the Thop line. This is our outline of character elements. And what we're going to do is we're going to get some random elements, and then we're going to try to fill out this outline so that we have something that, resembles a fully fleshed out superhero. And we're going to do this actually before we start the timer. Just the random elements. Yeah. So we go here to randomwordgenerator.com, and we look for, we get a few different things here. We get ads as well. Let's see. We go for the weird word generator. That's our favorite. Let's go with...
That seems racist. I'm sorry.
Well, this is actually a philosophical question. If something has its root in...
I understand.
Does it sort of gain... Is it something that needs... anyway, okay. Here's Generate random words. Here we go. So we're generating 5 random words. Do we normally do
Oh.
5 or do we do 3?
We did 3, but I like doing 5. That's
okay.
That's fun. All right.
Well, we've got 5 here, and we're going to pick one of these.
All right, but not right this second, because let's do all of them, and then we can, because we're just doing the ahead of time setup, right? Or are you?
Oh no. That would be for you're thinking the plot cast.
Oh,
for this one, we're actually picking out the words
here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought we weren't here yet. Okay.
No, we are here. So let's start it again. Back up.
So should I start the timer?
No. Let's wait to. I think we should start the timer after we've picked out the words.
Okay. So
we probably should change the script, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. So, all right. So before we get, okay. So what was the script? What did we leave off with here? We're going to give ourselves a 40-minute brainstorming period. So this is not the brainstorm. Okay. This is collaborating time, but it's not the brainstorming period. Okay. All right. So before we start the timer for the brainstorming period, Terrence and I like to draw some random elements that we add to the thop line here. And that helps us to sort of, inspire what the character is going to be about. So we have some random words that we've pulled up here. One word is pharos, which means lighthouse or beacon. Anaglyph, which is an ornament in low relief. Baft, cheap, coarse cotton fabric. Or syrinx, rock cut tunnel panpipes. Or, there's one more. Capruncle, earthen vessel. I'm telling you right now, I like capruncle.
Yeah, I'm with you on capruncle. That's just a fun word. Capruncle.
Let's look up can you look up what the actual actually I'll do it. I'll look it up. I'm going to look up another definition of capruncle because sometimes it has more meanings. No, I don't want carbuncle, a bacterial infection. Carbuncles. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, I did spell it wrong. Capruncle.
Yeah, they just want to autocorrect you to.
Yeah, I don't. Okay. Meaning, here we go. Oxford English Dictionary. The word is obsolete. Thank you. That doesn't help. I don't care where it's coming from. Tell me what it means. Okay. I don't want to pronounce it. I want to know the meaning. I guess we're just going to go with what they gave us, which is an earthen vessel. So let's add that to the outline. The thop line. I'm sorry. Did I say outline? Line. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to do by the way, we're getting all this stuff from randomwordgenerator.com. They've got a whole bunch of different types of random things to choose. What's going on here? Here we go. Okay, so we're going to go for a random... well, did you want to do... Actually, we had talked about using a headline, perhaps, a random article. So let's do a random article here. From longform.org.
Oof.
Okay. Failure is not an option. Do you like that as a headline?
That sounds like a perfect headline.
Do we care about what it's... Do we care about the...
I don't care about anything beyond the
anything
headline.
Anything else. Okay.
Yeah, that's the headline.
Failure... Okay. Failure is not an option. That's cool. Okay. Do we want to do a random fact or do we just want to go to an image?
Let's do an image.
Okay.
What was the
random pictures? Here we go. And let's get 3 random pictures here. Okay, a chair.
Wicker chair.
Oh, we got Spider-Man with ass out Spider-Man,
It's a bad Spider-Man statue-y thing.
and then you got this little.
That's it.
That looks like AI.
Yeah, let's not do
Okay.
that.
Sorry. We? Do we like any of these? Do you like the chair?
I mean, no.
Okay, we're moving on. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, some pins and a pin cushion. That's interesting. Got somebody a tree hugger.
Hugger.
And then we got some.
Yeah, kiwi lemon.
This is like some sort of hybrid thing, right?
Yeah.
This is like some genetically. Do you want to do this? Which one do you want? Do you like any of these?
I mean, nah, not really. No, I think.
Okay. But if we go one more, we got to pick something from the next one.
Okay, let's pick something from the next one.
Okay. Okay, looking through a crack in the whatever.
Like a mouth.
There's the mouth, the nose. It's just a close up. Close up. There's lovely lips. And then we got, well, it's not really a starfish. What is that? Some sort of.
Isn't that anise? Is it star anise?
Oh, you know what it is. I've never seen this
before. Spice. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, which one of these are we picking? We can't go back. We've lost the other one.
I think that first one. I looking through the holes, like spying through a hole in the wall or box. Okay. It looks like a cardboard box, like a kid inside of a box looking through.
Okay.
So
that's our image.
I'd like a better definition of a capruncle.
Capruncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would too. Let's see.
Yeah, all
it keeps giving me the
etymology. Yeah. The only known use of the noun capruncle is in the mid 1600s.
Well, but what is the use?
Yeah, exactly. It's borrowing from Latin caprunculum. Let's see. It's a noun.
Meaning and use. Here we go. Okay. Oh, no, we've got to have a personal account? Come on. Oh, no, here we go.
This is your Oxford. Yeah, I got on that. Yeah, and I had the same issue.
That's stupid. Okay. Capruncle meaning goong. Goong.
What?
A capruncle refers to a small, often fleshy structural protuberance or outgrowth found on certain plants, typically seen as ornamental features. Additionally, it can refer to a small coral-like growth or bump on the surface of an animal. That doesn't fit.
It doesn't sound like earthen vessel at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The term capruncle is mostly utilized in specialized botanical discussions. With that fits in the context of zoology when describing the specific features of organisms. For example, one might say the capruncle on the cacti served as an adaptation to its arid environment. And the term originates from the Latin word caprunculus, which is a diminutive form of capra, meaning goat. Therefore, the etymological roots suggest a connection to goat-like features, possibly alluding to irregular shapes or outgrowths reminiscent of goats. I don't know. Do you want to just go with the original definition, even if it's wrong?
Yeah, because I'm like confused more by that than.
Let's keep with earthen vessel. Yeah. That was what it, because I think that's
what. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go with that. Okay, so now, folks, it's the moment you've been waiting for. It is now time for us to start our 40-minute brainstorm period. Terrence,
let me do one more. I just want to do one more search on this.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Do you remember the website? It was like Alpha. Oh.
I don't know. Alpha Phi Omega?
It was like Wolf Alpha Wolf, whatever.
Never heard of it. What do you? It doesn't ring a bell anyway.
It's like a scientific research. I forget what it was. Wolfram Alpha, maybe.
I mean, I've heard something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what you're.
I was just gonna see. Prunkle. Still get a bunch of carbuncles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking here at a list of unusual words. Caprunkle. Here we are. It means earthen vessel. This is probably where they got that word from for the other thing. I think we just go with earthen vessel, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. My name's Dave. I'm one of your co-hosts here on Heroic Origins. And while we're killing time, you should go check out my YouTube page under David Coyle. And I am in the midst of doing Song a Day January. That is an annual event that I do where I write a brand new song every day for the month of January. So 31 songs in 31 days. About a third of them I do as co-writes with other songwriters or even non-songwriters that are around locally. Anyway, go check it out. Today's the 18th. I've done 17 songs already, and by midnight tonight, Mountain Time, I will have an 18th song written. So, and I try to hit up a lot of different styles. I try to do quite a bit of variety. So, flip around. You might find something that you like, even if you don't like the first thing you stumble across. So,
okay.
All right.
All right.
So let me get back to the brainstorming thing here. Okay. All right, folks, we have our random elements, and we are going to start the timer here, and we're going to start our 40-minute brainstorm for our superhero character.
All right. The timer has begun.
The timer has begun. All right. So my first thought is that Caprunkle, I want the name of our superhero to be Uncle something.
Uncle something.
Uncle Light or something. It's like you have doctors this, you have Captain that. Why not have Uncle?
Yeah, okay.
Uncle something, and Uncle Optical or something. I mean, you've got this.
Optical.
I don't know. Failure is not an option, so maybe it's like Uncle Perseverance or something.
I don't see. What I'm thinking is when I think earthen vessel, I'm thinking of like Mole Man, like especially looking through the hole there.
Okay.
Like there's some sort of mole man.
That makes sense. Well, so what's a Uncle? Uncle Mole doesn't sound right to me. So what are some? Let's look up some.
Uncle Worm. I don't know. Uncle
synonym. Synonym for mole. Moldwarp.
What?
Small burrowing insectivorous mammal with dark velvety fur, a long muzzle, and very small eyes. So moldy warp. Well, what's the name of what?
He could be a spy though. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Uncle Secret Agent Double A. Well, what if it's like sub? How about synonym for subterranean?
Well, but if you what would be a good spy name? And he could be like, Uncle Noir, Uncle
Noir.
Uncle.
That's kind of. What do you think about Uncle Noir?
I'm not against that.
Okay, I think we go with it.
More like Uncle Goldfinger, but like that's just like.
Well, do we want to keep? We can close the ads. Sorry, folks, we're using these systems. Below ground, buried, covered, covert. Uncle, hey.
Like, what's a cool spy name? That's what I was trying to think of. It's Uncle.
This is clearly a bad site. There's a lot of pop-ups.
Do you want to put up the timer?
Uncle Underfoot. Uncle Sunken. What's the question?
I was going to say, do you want to put the timer instead of your search?
Well, I guess we could do that,
Just
I don't know.
while you search.
Do we want to have the timer as the biggest thing on the screen?
When we do that, like, oh, why is it that one? That's weird. That's not what I have on my screen over here.
Well,
Here, go back.
technical difficulties. Yeah, that's because that's the one that you have over here. We got to close this.
I did. I switched them. Let me complete.
Oh, you did? Oh, well,
Yeah.
I just deleted. I see it. It's down here. You need to go back to the. We may need to restart this. Natalie. Oh, I see.
No, the timer's running. It's at 37 now.
Here it is.
There it is.
Okay. I'm just saying we lost time because of technical difficulties.
Oh no, that's not difficulty.
Okay.
That's
so let's go with Uncle Noir for now. Uncle Noir. Okay, so Uncle Noir, but an earthen vessel. So do we want this person to have? I mean, we must have like powers of digging or something, you know. Like,
well, when I think earthen vessel, I don't know. I have this idea of just like a bullet shooting through the ground. You know, like he's driving his little, like, you know, like the Journey to the Center of the Earth kind of. Oh, what if he's a spy for like the mole people that live at the center of the Earth?
Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. So Uncle Noir is actually a double agent. Okay. Uncle Noir is one of the mole men. Born. Well, actually, this is the thing. Is Uncle Noir like? Maybe like Uncle Noir is like illegitimate, was born between a mole person and a surface dweller.
He's like the landlocked Aquaman.
Yeah. So like, so he's been enlisted as a spy by the mole people. It's like, we will send you because you fit in with them. We will send you to the surface to dwell amongst the surface people, and you will report back to us. But of course, he falls in love with the surface.
Yeah, of course, yes.
Or what if it's actually, you know what? That's so cliche. Maybe we should do the opposite. Maybe the mole people have sent him as an ambassador to the surface folks, and he ultimately decides that the surface people are awful, and they.
I like that. I like that more. I like that so much more. You know.
Okay, so he's a half breed. So half breed mole. Man and mole man half breed, mole human half breed, sent to surface as ambassador, and grows to hate the human race. Okay. Well, I don't know if that counts. I don't know if that's a hero or what, but I just got to be a little reluctant hero, sort of like.
Maybe he's a hero to his people still. He's going to try to protect them from the horrible people, you know, from the fracking and the drilling. And so he's protecting.
Oh, okay, so he's like an environmental hero. So, okay.
Yeah, he's protecting the mole people.
So is his motto something like diplomatic immunity? No, I mean, but is it? But this is actually, I like this idea that it's sort of like this person has a political position and they have to be on good terms with the government, the surface dweller, like the UN or whatever.
Well, so you want him to actually be known like as a?
Well, with the UN, there's I think there should be like a UN Department of Hidden Cultures or something, and because like the UN is a diplomatic body. They what? I'm sorry.
Just the Department of the Interior, like the interior.
Well, yeah. Well, it's like but I'm thinking but they keep track of people like the mole people and also the Atlanteans. Okay. And maybe the cloud dwellers, you know, there may be all these hidden, maybe ghosts is, you know, people in it, so there's a UN in order to act as a diplomatic, you know, body. It has to be in communication with all the communities of Earth,
right.
And so these are the hidden, but they may or may not have. They may not be there during the general meetings, right?
Right. So,
but maybe they are. Maybe that's one of those things that's sort of like, what if there's like 5, you know, vacant seats at the UN meetings every time or something like that? or you know, or they're humanoids, right? So it's like, it doesn't have to be called. It could be called Molavia or something. It could be. It doesn't have to be called the Mole Man,
Right,
right?
right. No, it's like, yeah, I would think it would have its own name. Yeah, it's there.
Atlantis wouldn't be called Atlantis. It'd be called something else. Oceania or something, which I think is actually a region
Yeah,
anyway. But I mean, you could have,
also a Bjork song.
yeah. So I mean, you could have and from Oceania, you have so and so Prince Namor, and then you have, from the Molavia, you have Uncle Noir.
Actually, I like the idea that their society would it's all about family connections or something like that. They
Oh,
like,
that makes sense. That's why the title, the name, it's the uncle is not just like a familial designation, but it's also a title.
yeah, yeah.
So like the uncles are,
Yes, uncles have responsibilities that are separate from aunts, and
yeah.
yeah, like I like that. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Boy, that's under world building. I think I've got a world building. Yeah. So okay, there's the uncle is a what did we call it? A title in Molavia. Do we want to call it Molavia?
Molavia. That's
Is it too on the nose?
a little
Oh, the borough, something borough,
borough.
because it's like underground, right? So
That makes sense.
so it could be Marlboro.
Well,
Marlboro.
what I was thinking of is like, what other races of people could you have that live underground? Because you could have gnomes and
Oh, that's true.
trolls, and like you could have all sorts of like there could be this whole underground series of nations that are all that are all like the hollow earth kind of thing or something.
You're right. It's true. So there's moles, there's mole people, there's gnomes. What else?
But trolls and
Trolls.
dwarves.
Do dwarves live underground? I guess
Well,
they live like in mountains and stuff. Yeah. So okay, dwarves. Yeah. Okay. Gnomes, trolls, dwarves. Okay. So does Uncle Noir represent just the mole people? And
Yeah,
okay.
just his people. Just the nation of mole people. And
so there's
I want like sentient worms or something, like something like really.
That's great. Yeah. So they're
The worm people.
Worms. Well, are we talking we're talking about dune worms?
Oh, I wasn't thinking that big. But
well, they don't have to. Or sorry, trimmers worms.
Yeah, trimmers type. Yeah.
Trimmers worms. Okay. Okay. There's a UN Department of Hidden Societies. Okay. It's is it a department or an UN liaison to hidden societies? Maybe that's it. I don't know. Would it be a department or what would it be called? Attaché. Or well, it's some sort of We'll say Department of Hidden Societies for now. Okay, so, but I like the idea that this guy he hates the human race, but this is the thing, because he has political duties, he can't overtly challenge the laws of the surface world. So it has to be covert activity, which gets into the spy thing, right?
Yeah.
It's covert activity to undermine and I've been thinking about Greta Thunberg a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
What if he's teamed up with Greta Thunberg? What if she is
made allies along with the human race to combat? Yeah. Actually, that would make a lot of sense, though. Yeah.
In fact, what if he meets Greta Thunberg and that's why he becomes this? Maybe she develops a whole team of kind of environmental heroes. Maybe they're all from these hidden societies, and she's like the leader. So Greta Thunberg recruits him to be part of a clandestine squad to save the environment. Oh God, I'm just waiting for the cease and desist order. We don't have to call her Greta Thunberg. We just call her Greta.
No.
And she could be in shadows, sort of like Charlie's Angels or something.
Like Charlie. It's just
Huh?
That's hilarious. Yes.
Greta. Okay, Greta. The mysterious. We'll just say the mysterious Greta recruits him to be part of a clandestine squad to save the environment. All right.
So is he part of a team, or is he like? Does he have counterparts that he meets with, or is he?
Well, we can. How about this? We can. Okay, after we do this, we can come back. Well, we could turn this. Why don't we say this? If we get to the end of this and we want to do an additional brainstorm, we could add another 40 minutes to do the team.
Okay.
And we could do that as a separate episode, maybe. We don't have to. We could actually come back. Okay. Anyway, let's move. Powers. Does this now, as a mole person, he's half mole, half surface dweller.
Yeah.
So does that?
He can see in the dark.
Does he? Can he? Okay, see in the dark.
Like, yeah, it's a big.
In the dark, does he have radar sense or anything?
Well, I'm just trying to think. Would it like he would have like a good sense of like give him like a like I think of like more traditional mole like, or maybe give him some bioluminescence or something even.
Do I not have weaknesses listed on here? What's the deal? I should have weaknesses on here. Let me just. Bioluminescent. Bioluminescence. I like that.
Yeah, it's either you're blind or you can see. So, like, I mean, things that are underground.
Well, but I like the idea that it's supernatural. That he just glows in the dark. So, like, you don't see it if it's in the daytime, but it's actually. It becomes a thing when it's dark out. If it's dark enough out, then he starts glowing.
Okay. Well, is it something he controls, or is it? Well, I guess because he's only half mole.
Well, I think the moles. Well, maybe he can control it because of that. I don't know, but I think.
Yeah, give him that because otherwise it's just something where he can never be seen at dark. And
okay, well, but I think that's interesting as a weakness too. But it's bad for clandestine stuff. You're right.
So, I would think that his weakness would be something where it's like bright lights.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so bioluminescence. Okay, so that's how he sees in the dark.
Well, no, I would say that he still probably could see better in the dark than he has night vision. But
night vision. I'll just say night vision. Okay. Does he have any burrowing abilities?
I would think that you'd have some sort of natural, like maybe he's
digging.
Yeah, I mean, it's like if you are a species of people that have lived underground, that are evolved underground, really, because they're mole people. They're not like dwarves who dug underground. They're.
Yeah. So, well, let's say just digging.
Like with his
anatomy.
Hands, does he have claws? Like, what does that mean?
I think it's like you can do scoop shaped fingers or hands. You can turn there's something about the hands that allows them to lock together to become kind of a shovel. Yes, shovel hands.
Shovel hands. He should be able to filter out air. His filter is air something or like gills almost. Like,
because well, actually, how do worms breathe? Do they breathe?
They do breathe.
Do they breathe through their skin, or what's the?
They have, they've got.
Because that's kind of an interesting thing. Like, how do they breathe when they're surrounded by dirt?
How do worms breathe? Because that's why they come up when it rains. Is because
really?
Yeah,
through their skin, they absorb air through their skin.
Yeah.
Directly from the moist environment around them and through a process called diffusion. Their skin must remain moist for them to breathe properly. Oh, interesting. Which is why they come to the surface after rain when the soil becomes too wet. That doesn't follow.
Yeah.
No lungs. Mucus layer. The skin is covered in a mucus layer that helps absorb oxygen from the surrounding environment. As their skin needs to stay moist, they can suffocate if they dry out. So
yeah.
Well, but this guy has lungs and a mucous membrane.
Yeah, so
he's a half breed, but
So mucous membrane. How would that like?
We got 22 minutes left. We're
Life
okay.
of an earthworm. They have 5 hearts.
So do we want to say that they got like a mucous membrane for breathing underground?
Well, how does a mole like? I mean, it's like he's mole people, not worm.
Oh, that's a good point. It's not a worm.
But they breathe. I mean, they're mammals, aren't they? So they're just yeah. Scientists find that they're tolerant to high levels of carbon dioxide and can rebreathe its own expired air.
Moles are able to breathe underground because their blood contains a special type of hemoglobin that allows them to tolerate higher levels of carbon dioxide. Interesting. And efficiently utilize oxygen from the air in their tunnels. So basically, you've got a resistance to carbon. Let's see. So they've got oxygen recycle, like it's got
So
oxygen recycling. Actually,
yeah.
there's some power stunts you could do with that. That's not because like if you're trying to, you could help other people breathe by giving them mouth to mouth while you're underground.
Huh.
So anyway, so that's recycled. Let's just say recycled breath.
Moles also have a toxin in their saliva that can paralyze earthworms.
Toxic spit. This is great.
So you don't want to do that mouth to mouth. That's what I'm thinking.
So that's a good point. But still, that's like toxic. It's got it's got a toxic spit.
Yeah.
Paralyzing
Paralyzing saliva.
paralytic saliva. Well, yeah. So okay.
It's fascinating. Like the like you don't even have to make. I mean, I know we're making this up, but you don't even have to make up stuff. It's like that's crazy.
Any other crazy mole-like powers we can give them?
I didn't know that moles did that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so the weaknesses are, bright light, of course.
You want to give them an extra thumb? Moles have extra thumbs.
Okay.
It's like they're like I don't know. It's like platypus.
Well, I like the idea that he looks like a normal human until you get up and it's sort of like, what the heck, an extra thumb?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Which boy, I would love to have an extra thumb while playing guitar. So actually, under skills, let's say the person plays guitar. Guitar playing. Okay. Equipment. You wanted to have a little. You wanted to have that. Does he need to have a? Well, no, he would still have his little buggy.
Yeah, it's just transportation, but he can travel through. He can hop into his
Earth is under. What do we call it? What do you?
His carbuncle. His I don't know, his earth bullet. Yeah.
Earth bullet. Okay. Earth bullet. Dirt bullet.
Dirt bullet. Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Okay. Equipment. Dirt bullet is burrowing car. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Wow, we're really far along here.
Yeah.
What's okay? So Uncle Noir is that's his heroic name or his code name. That's presumably. Well, no, that's his.
Do we like that name still? I feel like that doesn't quite fit him now.
It's got to have Uncle. What's the other?
Uncle, yeah.
Uncle. Well, Uncle Noir. Well, what would you rather? What do you think is better?
I don't know. I'm just in the back of your head. I'm just thinking that like it doesn't quite fit him. But let's keep going with other.
Well, Uncle Noir is like a code name, but his civilian name, where he's actually the ambassador, is Uncle Festminster or something. I don't know. What are famous moles? Oh, here we go. There are multiple. Okay, famous moles including Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford. There you go. Uncle Crawford. She's got the mole on her face.
I'm like, why did Cindy Crawford come up? I didn't think about that kind of mole. Oh,
there's also Mole. Well, but we're just looking for a name. So it could be like Crawford, it could be Uncle Crawford or something. Or Angelina Jolie here. It could be Uncle Jolie. But let's see. Other Synonym for underground. Terrestrial, I don't know. Well, let's think about our mole society for a moment. If they've got aunts and uncles as titles, what are the, like humans, they name people after occupations and stuff. So like that, those are the surnames, right? Wait, do I have the surname mixed up with your Christian name? Yeah, no, surname is the last name, right? So like what would a mole society, what would they name themselves after? Would they name themselves after like types of land or underground landscape things, or would they name themselves after places
like Uncle Tectonic? The Mariana Trench, Mariana. I don't know.
Marianas, yeah. Well, there's the what's the fault line in the San Andreas? Yeah, Uncle San Andreas.
Yeah, I think
Uncle Andreas. Actually, Uncle Andreas. But they wouldn't name him after the human things, right?
Well, maybe that's where we got the human names. You can.
But Uncle Andreas, what do you think about Uncle? Well, are we talking about a code name or is it a real name right now?
Oh, I don't know.
Because Uncle Blah could be his real name because that's his ambassador thing,
right?
And then there's the code name, which I still want it to be Uncle.
No, I like Uncle, definitely.
Uncle Crybaby, cry Uncle. Okay, we are down to 15 minutes. We're doing good.
Yeah, we still have 15 minutes. Don't get stuck on the name because we've got a name that's there right now. So let's focus on the
right. So. Let's talk about appearance. So we've got so we have the two thumbs. Does he squint all the time? Are we going to do that?
Let's not make him. He's just.
Well, he could be squinty like Clint Eastwood.
Okay, sure.
Two thumbs. Let's see. Squinty.
2 thumbs, 4 thumbs.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
We got 2 thumbs.
Well, I meant per hand.
Yeah. But I was like 2 thumbs, 2 thumbs up. But he can do it on one hand.
Or he can do thumbs up and thumbs down at the same time. Okay, squinty like Clint Eastwood. That's the thing. It's like, what if he's got that Hollywood squint going on. So full head of hair, dude. Like a bristle pad, huh?
What? So he should be white, like white, right? Because
like albino type.
Yeah, like I was just thinking his hair color, like.
That's great, albino. Yeah. And so albino. So.
Yeah, he's not
white hair.
Well, but then he's half human, so maybe.
Well, humans have albinos. This is.
Well, I guess that gives him the. So.
Yeah. So albino, that would be actually kind of so it makes him stand out. 4 thumbs, squinty.
Make him like a blue-eyed albino, like, or no, their eyes kind of look bluish.
Well, they're kind of they're.
I'm just trying to think like you would be an albino, but his eyes don't match what an albino's eyes would normally look like something that's like he's albino.
Red eyes.
Well, no, but that's what a lot of them actually have. So he would be an albino, but not look. But like then there's like, are you an albino? Because
albinos have white eyes, right? So
no, they've got red eyes because they don't have any of the.
Oh, I see.
Color.
So brown eyes.
Brown eyes. Okay. Well, I was thinking because like blue-eyed.
Because I think blue eyes isn't that.
Blue eyes have more sensitivity to light.
Okay, blue-eyed albino. Okay, so 4 thumbs, squinty like Clint Eastwood, blue-eyed albino, white hair, skin. Is there a difference between like the heroic appearance and the civilian appearance?
Can he like mole out or something? Like.
Well, I'm just. There might be a uniform.
Does he make it? Oh no, we decided because that was all worm stuff, right? Oh, he could glow. I guess he does have. He can glow a bit.
Well, I don't know. He would just maybe. I mean, Greta, the mysterious Greta, might give him there might be a uniform that he wears for his team.
Okay. I'm still on the Charlie's Angels idea, like where
Oh yeah. Oh well, okay.
they're spies and they get into different disguises and they go on adventures. And
Oh, okay. So
like,
so there's disguises.
He's infiltrating like, but of course he's an albino.
Well, well, the skill could be. I mean, but if you're part of a crew, they can give you makeup and stuff.
Yeah,
That's okay.
yeah. So yeah.
Well, heroic. Okay, we'll just say the heroic is in disguise.
Okay.
So that it's variable. Okay, so various disguises is the. Okay.
He also glow.
Well, I thought we didn't want to do the glow.
Well, he he controls his glowing. He has bioluminescence. He can.
Oh, that's right. We did decide that. So okay, but that's okay. Glowing. All right.
And civilian, he would just look like a albino for all intents and purposes.
Yeah. So civilian is just out, but he would wear. Is there like a uniform? Is there like military uniform that he wears? Like you do. Some people would show up at the UN wearing like a military uniform.
I guess I was just thinking he would always wear gloves, but
okay, albino, gloves, but I'm just thinking, some countries like there's traditional attire, right?
Right.
What's the traditional attire of?
Something with long sleeves. It's like the big wrap.
Well, like a cape or something, a cloak.
Not like saris, but like what do the men wear in like the Middle East? Like what is that called? Like the sheiks or the African nations. A lot of them have
robes.
Are they just robes? Like they're just big. Yeah, there's a lot.
Well, there's burqas for the women or something like that.
And there's a lot of fabric and.
Let's just say robes.
Yeah, robes.
Okay, robes, ceremonial robes, though.
Yeah.
Or official robes. Okay.
It makes us like a judge. Huh? That makes me think of a judge more, but I understand. Yeah.
Okay, psychology. So the civilian psychology, acting as ambassador to surface world. That's pretty straight up and representing the interests, the diplomatic interests. Okay.
Yeah.
But the heroic one is covert operations to save the environment. Willing to shirk the law.
Well, is he saving the environment or is he just stopping all drilling and underground invasions as he sees it? Is he really?
Okay, that's a good point. Yeah.
Does he care
the environment
tornadoes
or to save the environment? Which,
like, would he care if there was a nuclear war?
Okay, covert. Well, I think probably because that would affect even.
Oh, that's right. He is also half human.
Covert operations to sabotage the surface world's exploitation of the Earth. How's that sound?
Yeah. Okay.
And willing to shirk the law.
Willing to shirk the human law.
The human law. Yes, thank you. But it's all covert. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So how are we doing on time here? We got 8 minutes left.
8 minutes left.
Okay. World building. So he's okay. Part of the mysterious Greta's clandestine or environmentalist crusade. Okay. Well, I think we've got this basically.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have a civilian name. It's Uncle Noir. So let's go back to the name. Well, do we want to go more into his background? Like he was half mole human, half breed. So like, what's or is that something to be left for
Well, he must have grown up underground, right? Because he's
Yeah.
representing the mole people, so he wasn't raised by humans. He's so he would have a mole name.
Okay. Grew up underground as a mole person.
So that gets us more into we got to understand more about the mole society.
Yeah. So we got to do So there's a lot of world building in this one, and that'll help us figure out the name stuff. Well, okay. So Uncle Noir. What that implies is that all the names of the character, all the names of people have to do with the shades of darkness.
Well, that's his spy name, though, right?
Yeah.
So that's what they call him above ground. You know?
Okay.
But that's why it feels like an odd name for them to call him. Because
so that's Greta's. That's Greta's code name.
Right, exactly. Okay.
So the civilian one is still Uncle, but it's Uncle Uncle Squinty Whiskers or something.
He could be any sort of whatever.
What would moles care about? What do moles like? What do they eat? What do moles eat? I mean, it could be something like Worm Rider or something. I mean, it could be.
What if he's Uncle? Oh, what if he's Uncle Under?
Uncle Under?
Yeah, just the alliteration I like.
I like the alliteration, but I'd rather call him the Under Uncle.
The Under Uncle, okay.
That's his. So that's his heroic name, right?
Yeah. Because that would make sense with he's from underground. He's Uncle Under.
Yeah. Okay.
Under Uncle.
The Under Uncle. Okay.
It's like the other mother. Oh, probably shouldn't invoke
that. What?
No. We'll talk about it later.
Okay. How are we doing on time here? We're actually doing great.
5 minutes,
and we haven't even gotten to the revision period yet. So, civilian, we just need a name. We need a name. Let's look for foreign names that mean underground. Like
hypogean is an adjective. I don't know. Sunken.
Okay, here's some names that mean earth. Boomy, Aaron, Azalea, Bamik, Kaya, Mayan, Gaia, Adam, Afra, Boomy, Kaya. How about names that mean dig? Digger, Uncle Digger.
Well, actually, maybe it would be the opposite though, because he would be named because he's underground, being named after the surface, right?
That's a good point.
He would be like he's the outlier. So like they could name him after the sun, or the grass or something that they don't have. Oh, I guess they live on roots. Roots would be a big thing to them, huh?
Uncle Root. I am Root.
Apollo.
Let's see. There's secret there. So there's. I'm just trying to put myself in the mind of a mole person. You live. You don't really. Well.
Well, no.
Would it be by sounds? This is the thing. I'm wondering. There's like texture.
Mm-hmm.
There's like different types of. There's like shale. There's different types of rock. Maybe it would be like named after. Like you would name like a surname again. A surname. There's like a first name and a last name.
Right.
Like the last name could be named after different types of rock. It could be gravel rock. It could be graphite. It could be shale. Uncle Shale. Types of igneous. Uncle Igneous. Types of rock. There's igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic rocks. Wait, list types of rocks here. Here we go. Types of igneous rocks: atticite, andesite, basalt, Uncle Basalt, Uncle Dacite, Uncle Diabase, Diorite, Dunite, Gabbro, Uncle Gabbro. It's a coarse-grained mafic intrusion rock. Gabbro, Uncle Gabbro. I don't know if it rolls off the tongue.
We have 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Okay, well, we got the revision period. Oh, Uncle Obsidian. Isn't it too cool?
Yeah, yeah.
Pumice. Dr. or Porphyry.
I know. I feel like you should have something really like obscure.
Quartz.
Like, further away from.
Rhyolite. Scoria. Well, what's a white? What are some white rocks?
Alabaster.
Dr. Alabaster. That sounds like a name. Dr. Uncle Alabaster.
Okay.
Dolomite. Uncle Dolomite.
Dolomite. 44 seconds.
You want to do Dolomite?
No.
What do you mean no?
You know the blaxploitation Dolomite, right?
Oh no, I don't.
Oh, okay. That's a big blaxploitation character.
Sorry.
Dolomite.
Okay.
It's just funny to have an albino Dolomite.
Well, it says here Dolomite is like a white rock. Maybe that's wrong.
Maybe that's why.
Calcite is the other one, but I don't like this.
Oh, here comes our time. Can you hear it?
Yes.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's our time.
Okay, well, we're supposed to get 2 minutes for each unfinished category, and right now that means we get 2 minutes for guess the name. I think that's all we need, right?
Yeah. I haven't stopped looking. So.
Do you have a 2 minute? Can you set to a 2 minute timer?
Here, I can set that 40 down to 2.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep.
And 2 minutes starting now. So.
Okay. Vigoro. Rainforest. MSI. These are, I don't know if these are the real names of the rocks. This is like some landscaping site. Vigoro. Marble. Not really white. White rock. It could be Uncle White Rock. Be sort of like a Flintstones thing.
Feldspar.
You want to do Feldspar? It sounds like a name, Uncle Feldspar. And we could have Freddie Feldspar. No?
Nah, I'm not feeling that. Garnet. Gneiss.
How do you spell that?
Gneiss. I say gneiss. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it.
Well, do you want to do that?
I don't know. I like the word. It looks neat. That's right now my only take on it. It's a metamorphic rock. It's formed by high temperature and high pressure metamorphic processes.
I mean, this is the civilian name. We're not even going to... And this is the last name, too, so it's not... the first name...
Okay, so that works for a last name, I think. So, Uncle, he needs a first name.
Well, G-N-E
Yeah.
G-N-E-I-S-E?
SS.
Oh, okay. Nice. Are we pronouncing that right, or is it nice? You have a pronunciation? Because if it's nice, it's like Uncle Nice. I actually like that.
It is nice. Oh, hello.
I was gonna ask, did you do something with YouTube? Because like it's like not working.
No, I have not.
The screen blacked out during I was just watching like somebody do a mod and it just like blacked out.
I've done nothing. No. You close the door.
But it just blacked out.
Okay.
So I left my computer blacked out.
Okay. Had a incident with YouTube apparently.
All right, so we've got Uncle Nice.
Uncle Nice.
I like that. Do we want to do a first name? Do we want to do 2 minutes for a first name? Or 5 minutes for a general revision, I guess is the.
Yeah, we could do like let's do our 5-minute revision.
Okay.
Well, actually, let's look over it. What are we revising? What are we looking at? Or should I start the timer?
That's what we'd start the timer for.
All right, starting the timer.
5 minute. We're doing our 5-minute revision period. We got a heroic name, Under Uncle, civilian, Uncle Nice. Biography, mole human half-breed, hit the surface ambassador and grows to hate the human race. Grew up underground as a mole person. Heroic origin, the mysterious Greta recruits him to be part of the clandestine squad to save the environment. Heroic psychology, covert operations to sabotage the surface world's exploitation of the earth, willing to shirk human law. Civilian, acting as an ambassador to surface world, representing diplomatic interests. Manifestation, powers, night vision, bioluminescence, shovel hands, recycled breath, paralytic saliva, extra thumb. Weaknesses, bright light. Skills, guitar playing. Equipment, the dirt bullet, a burrowing car. I'm going to call it the dirt bullet. Appearance, 4 thumbs, squinty like Clint Eastwood, blue-eyed albino, white hair, skin. And the heroic, various disguises and glows. And civilian is just albino, gloves, official robes. And world building. Uncle is a title amongst the mole people. Underground cultures, there are mole people, gnomes, trolls, dwarves, trimmers worms. There's a UN Department of Hidden Societies. And he's part of Greta's clandestine environmental organization. Is there anything else? Is he dating anybody?
Oh yeah. Do we have anything about? Yeah, I thought, or is that something that comes with the plots where we get secondary characters?
Well, we can do it either way.
Okay.
We used to have a much more extensive outline, but we streamlined it for the video.
Okay.
But that falls under either biography or world building.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is a good starting point, though.
Yeah. What if it's? I like that. I don't know. For some reason, I liked the name Apollo, but Apollo Nice is it?
Apollo Nice? No, Apollo.
If you're okay with that one,
I'm fine with that. Let's do it. Uncle Apollo Nice. Am I doing that right? Is it 2 P's or 2 L's? 2 L's, right?
I think it's 2 L's. Yeah.
Uncle Apollo. Uncle Apollo Nice. Uncle Apollo. Well, what if it's just Paulo? What if it's just Paulo? Uncle Paulo Nice.
That's fine.
So
I just like the idea that he's named, like they named him after the sun, but they named him after because he's a outworlder kind of.
If I take the A off, it looks like Pollo, and that's not what we
Pollo Nice.
So Uncle Apollo Nice.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
All right. Okay, cool.
Wow, that's I feel like that's like a record. It feels like
pretty good.
We really came together on that one. Dude.
I think so I guess the question then is, do we want to do a follow-up episode where we come up with the members of his team, Greta's team? Do we want to do that?
We could. We actually we could make those would we make it all of one or just like do one after another? Like, because there's like, just if we did it like Charlie's Angels and there's just 3 of them.
Oh, it could be 3. Well, it could be 1 from each of the societies, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, it could be one from like the one's from under the earth, one's from under the water, one's from the cloud people. You know, something like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I guess we're coming up with this right now. So let's see.
So
Part of Greta's plan. Greta's angels. Do we want to just call it that?
no, they got to be something else. Like they're not angels.
Greta's God speed. Greta's.
Because they're like it's like Captain Planet. It's like,
I guess. Are we still on the clock here?
yeah, we still got.
Yeah, we are. We still got. So this is legit then.
Yeah.
Greta's. Well, what's a synonym for angel? Messenger, divine being. There's saint, gems. Oh, Greta's treasures. Greta's non-pareils. Greta's darlings. Greta's bricks. What the heck?
Well, they're angels because they're.
Okay, these are okay. Synonym for operative. Greta's agents.
Oh, here comes our time. Jazz hands.
Okay, do we want to just add like because we don't have time to do another episode? Do we want to just add like 20 minutes? Do you want to pull out that 20-minute timer
Oh,
for the team?
Oh, do you want to do that now? You don't want to do? Okay, I thought we were talking about maybe expanding that into other episodes.
We could. Well, what would you rather do? Let's just.
I'd
decide.
rather do other episodes because we could go
Okay.
full blown and like make entire. I mean, we would be starting with a slight, lean in on what our random things
Well,
are.
we already we know already, so that's cool. And also I would have to pull out. We have an outline for team building, so I could.
Okay.
We could pull that out. Oh, because we used to do with the
Yeah,
we did before we would randomly decide, but we're not doing it random. We already kind of know.
So, yeah.
We could. Well, anyway, it's an environmental organization that includes 3 representatives of hidden societies. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe we'll let our random generator decide what society they're from.
Well, but I think we've decided it's already, it's kind of earth, air, and water.
Oh, do you? Okay, I was going to just say, yeah, we.
Oh, I don't know. I guess that's not decided necessarily.
Right.
I'll put a question mark then. Okay. Well, why don't we wrap things up here? Let's go back to the Thop scripts.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to chat. You think anybody chatted with us? No.
No, I kept getting stuff from the help people.
Okay.
Oh, where's my script? Put so much stuff. All right. Or
All right. So, why don't you be blue?
are we just going on?
Huh?
You're going. You got the script.
Oh, you can go off what I have here. Yeah. Okay. This isn't that entertaining for the. Okay. Well, why don't we do that? Okay.
Probably that's a behind the scenes.
You're right. This is behind the scenes. Okay. So, all right. 3, 2.
So that's it for this episode.
Well, we want to hear from you, true conceivers.
What did we get right?
What did we get wrong?
Leave us a comment or email us at heroicpod@gmail.com and we'll respond to your feedback on upcoming episodes.
Don't forget to show your support.
Share, subscribe, or just hit that like button.
It all helps.
And that's a wrap.
Keep on hero smithing, true conceivers.
We'll see you next time on Heroic Origins. Live draw. Sorry. Let me do that again.
Well, I don't know. It won't be the live draw, though. The next one will be the group.
Oh, you're right.
We'll see you next time on the Heroic Origins team brainstorm. Or should we say that?
Are we? Is that what we want to do? Just keep doing.
Well, why don't we just say we'll see you next time on Heroic Origins? Thop.
We'll see you next time on Heroic Origins.
Thop. Okay. And I'm going to stop the stream. Stop. Oh, wait. No, hold on. We actually have an outro.
Oh, yeah.